Child, apparently Marjorie Taylor Greene has resigned from Congress, and her last day will be like January 5th, 2026. She says she not gonna be a pawn in Donald Trump's proverbial chess game. She just can't do it no more. I just can't do it. Sometimes it makes me want to cry. Ooh, ooh, ooh. That's what she might as well have. Good morning, y'all, and welcome to today's Tea You Need to Know Before You Hit the Dough, while you sip your cup of joe, while you hit your blow. Ready, set, let's go.
You heard that right. Marjorie Taylor Greene resigning from Congress. Take a listen to this.
I have too much self-respect and dignity. I love my family way too much, and I do not want my sweet district to have to endure a hurtful and hateful primary against me by the president that we all fought for, only to fight and win my election while Republicans will likely lose the midterms, and in turn be expected to defend the president against impeachment after he hatefully ducked tens of millions of dollars against me and tried to destroy me.
Zohran Mamdani met with Donald Trump yesterday. And honestly, I'm worried about Donnie because he was real agreeable. He was real friendly in that press conference. I got some snippets. I'm going to post them later. But apparently, the feud between the two of them is over for now. Y'all, so it appears that some of Donald Trump's attorneys are under investigation because the court's saying that they've been moving kind of shady lately. They've been moving kind of shady. Oh my God, they've been moving kind of shady lately. So the people who are responsible, the attorneys that are responsible for, like, even I think initiating certain litigations as per Letitia and Comey, are being investigated by the courts because they saying they didn't even have they didn't have no evidence, and any evidence they had probably was doctored, and these two attorneys should have known. And I feel like this is going to be very interesting to see how this snowballs into the other attorneys. And the Lindsay lady the attorney who actually bought the charges, they say that she did some fugazi shit in the grand jury indictment, and they probably about to have to throw that shit out too. So somebody said the Real Housewife to prison pipeline is crazy. It go crazy, and it's more Real Housewives that end up in prison getting arrested than anything else. So outside of Wendy and Eddie being arrested or charged with fraud for whatever they doing with credit cards, Mia's Potomac too. She just got arrested for stealing some furniture, and then Portia had some type of debacle on the plane, man. Y'all just, ooh, tea. Speaking of housewives that had debacles, bitch, Meredith. Now, that's my favorite housewife outside of Kyle, because Kyle is the original OG. But T is Meredith. She spazzed out on somebody on the plane. And so Meredith is from Salt Lake City, child. But yeah, Meredith spazzed out on somebody on a plane. They say it was a mix of things, if you get what I'm saying. We might be going to war with Venezuela, but y'all knew that already. Donald Trump said he was going to release the Epstein files. Donald Trump told Pam Bondi to charge any Democrats that he see in the Epstein files, or that she sees in the Epstein files, and now there is new active litigation on some people. There were some congressmen and women who essentially was telling the people in the army, I can't talk, the military, that they didn't have to follow illegal orders. And Donald Trump essentially retweeted that they should be hanged or punished for saying that. There's a huge fear of a stock market crash. They say big tech is creating a bubble that could potentially burst. Nvidia reported record earnings for this quarter. ICE is in Charlotte causing a ruckus. Apparently, at this point, a Nana then came outside with that thing on her, and apparently ICE all in the woods. Apparently ICE is all in the woods, running through Charlotte with hunting gear on, and it's hunting season with no reflectors or anything. So Donald Trump hosted the Saudi prince, I believe that's who he was, at the White House this week, and a lot of people were upset because apparently under his first administration, Trump's first administration, he had, like, I think the FBI do an investigation, and this supposed person was the person who had an American journalist lured and chopped into pieces. I got my life to pieces. This is my last resort. Donald Trump. And so when Donald Trump was, when a reporter asked the Saudi prince about that, Donald Trump was like, "Don't talk to my friends that way." Additionally, Donald Trump called a reporter Miss Piggy, and when they asked Caroline Levitt about it, and her response was, "Well, stop him when he start lying." There's an asteroid headed towards Earth, and a lot of people are nervous about it because they don't really know that it's an asteroid, because it's like a material that we've never seen before, and it keep like transforming. And they say it's about the size of Manhattan, but it's not. They say it's supposed to curve away from Earth, but they really don't know what it's doing because it's been doing all kind of crazy shit. There was a random apartment, I want to say, in Atlanta that blew up. A man blew up because he was trying to light a cigarette. There is a new like scam where people go up to ATMs and make it spit out money like a jackpot. Ukraine and Russia still fighting, and apparently Donald Trump sent Volodymyr Zelensky a peace deal that he got a week to sign, but it's one-sided because, and so now that boy say he in between a rock and a hard place. I'm sorry, sir. Now, child, they speculating that Usha Vance is not wearing her wedding ring nowadays. Not at public events. What if she just pregnant and her fingers swole or some shit? I'm just saying, how could I forget this news? So they have cut or changed the definition of what a professional degree is. Bitch, I'm going to say at least one of my, I think like both of my degrees made it. Criminal justice and JD, Juris Doctorate. I be telling y'all all the time, y'all can make y'all hoes call me doctor if I want to. But if you are a nurse, a engineer, psychologist, psychiatrist, any other psychs, I don't know that you guys are still good, bitch. I don't know. And so what that means is these people can't get federal funding no more. And so it's a lot of people that's in school right now that's dependent on that money, but that money has run away. It's run away. Love is gone now. I told y'all Mercury retrograde is crazy, but because, listen, I know I sound like a crazy astro girl, but I'm gonna try to give y'all some hope. Maybe when Mercury go direct, this shit is set back proper. I don't know, guys. I don't know, but that's some tea y'all really need to know. In addition to Amazon starting to pay people out for what they did with Prime last year, also AT&T has a lawsuit. And if you had AT&T the last 3 years, look into that. Amazon is starting to cut engineers. Summer Walker is excited to be a side bitch. And last but certainly not least, swastikas and nooses. Just emojis now, okay? All right.